I'm Patty Murray. I want to thank all of you who helped on my successful campaign to serve another term as your senator. I was upset that Initiative 200 passed, rolling back many of the hard-fought gains of women and minorities. However, I developed kind of a cold on the campaign trail. So I was glad that that whole medical marijuana thing passed. See you in the Senate. Thank you so much. Very interesting week. Of course, most of the news about the elections. There were a few other interesting stories. You might have seen this Kennewick man was finally taken to the Burke Museum. They finally got to study the bones. Big controversy about Kennewick man. Is he Indian? Is he Caucasian? They finally studied the bones. Turns out it's D.B. Cooper. Who would have known? They knew, yeah. They knew. Something was weird when the skeletal hand was clutching a big bag of cash, you know. Well, mystery solved. How about that? A bigger than expected turnout for the elections. A lot of excitement about the initiatives. We voted on abortion, marijuana, affirmative action. Just the beginning. There's already people on the streets collecting signatures to put more initiatives on the next ballot. And we thought you might like to see some of the things you're going to be voting on. For example, Proposition 307. Shall we okay late-term abortions for any fetus that looks like it may grow up to be one of those guys who calls sports talk shows? Obviously some positive... Initiative 405, or I-405, shall marijuana be legalized for use in traffic jams? There's a groundswell of public support for that. Referendum 126, shall listening to NPR for over 200 cumulative hours be officially recognized as the equivalent of a Bachelor of Arts from the UW? Initiative 417, shall we crank it up when the oldies station plays Freebird? And finally, Proposition 17, even though it's already illegal for an adult teacher to have sex with a 13-year-old student, shall we pass another law making it illegal so there's twice as much chance she'll know about it? Sounds like we've got some good political people here. Well, we've got a great show coming up, but first let's see some real cold. What is wrong with the cue? Who's running the cue cards? Come here. Who are you? What's the matter here? I don't recognize you from the staff.
I'm new. I'm Paul Westphal. I'm usually the coach of the Sonics.
Coach, no, that's
my first time.
No, Coach,
you know.
What are you doing here, Coach?
Well, I haven't been that busy, and I'm just kind of looking to help out however I can.
Oh, yeah,
and it's my
Coach.
first time with this. I hope I do it okay.
No, you're
okay.
just a little lower, okay? Just
lower.
Yeah,
lower.
like that.
Okay.
All right, thanks. No, you're doing fine.
Sorry.
Thanks.
I'll do okay. I'll do better. Okay.
Thank you, Coach. I think we're going to have you for a long time, Coach. Anyway, like I said, it's time for some... Yes, that's the right height. Good. Some culture. Now, we don't have any culture on our station, so we had to borrow some from Channel 9, where they do television worth watching. Not like the crap we put on. Now, tomorrow night they present the living national treasure glass artist Dale Chihuly in Chihuly over Venice. Now, we wanted to help out, so we borrowed one of their other shows. Here it is.
Is this good enough?
I don't know. Shiny, that's the main thing.
Hey, hurry up, people. We got a show in Paris next week. Come on, come on. Chihuly!
Well, that seems like a very exciting episode of Chihuly and Jones. And we'll be back to it in 1 minute, but first we need to talk about money. You see, high-quality programs like Chihuly and Jones cost a lot of money, especially this because it was shot in high-definition television, HD TV. Now, we know a lot of you out there don't have HD TV yet. In fact, only 3 families in the whole Puget Sound area do. But considering that this is the genius of Chihuly, we thought it was well worth spending $500,000 for this single episode. However, to do that, we needed to lay off half of our staff here at Public Television. But even so, I think even they would agree, if they were allowed back in the building, that is, that this is money well spent. Now, let's check the phones and see how we're doing here. Now, I know there's at least 3 of you out there who should be calling, who have the HD TV sets. So give us a ring because we need money. We need lots of money, and we need it right away. Okay? Now back to Chihuly and Jones.
What the hell did I make today? Oh, that's pretty good. Ah, this! I like this. Make me 3 more like this, just in pink. All right. Jones, did you send that new piece to the Mega Huge Corp?
Went out this morning, Dale.
Imagine a Seattle corporation without a Chihuly in their lobby. Don't they know the law? I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Dale, that piece! It's been stolen!
Let's roll!
The bad guys have the guns, but we have Dale Chihuly, a living national treasure who fights crime while making brilliant glass sculpture that is treasured throughout the world for its radiant brilliance and unparalleled genius. Together with assistant Jason Jones, they are known as Chihuly and Jones. Tonight's episode, Still a Genius.
All right, listen up. I want $1 million or I will shoot. I'll do it.
Then shoot.
Dale Chihuly?
You heard me. Go ahead. Pull the trigger.
I will. Who am I kidding? I was only bluffing. I could never destroy the work of a living national treasure whose searing brilliance is known throughout the world. I'm sorry. Here.
I have my own Chihuly now!
So do I. Chihuly and Jones.
All right, stay with us. We've got a great show, and we're coming right back.
Thank you for calling Ticketmaster, the place for all your ticket needs. To all the finest entertainment that our Northwest has to offer. How may I help you?
Yes, I'd like 2 tickets to Leo Kodke.
To what?
to Leo Kodke.
Who the hell is that?
He's a guitar player.
Oh, yeah. Was he with the Screaming Trees? I thought he was in jail. Cause all right, I read somewhere that he choked on a Mounds bar in a hot tub or something.
No, he's not in a group. He plays acoustic guitar.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hey, have you guys heard of Leon Crotchman?
It's Kodke.
Oh, okay. Have you guys heard of Leo Kodke? All right. Both Jason and Joshua say they haven't heard of him either.
Well, you know, I really don't think whether Leo Kodke exists or not is really up to Jason and Joshua. Besides, you have an ad in the paper that says he's having a concert.
All right. What paper is that?
The Weekly.
Okay. My parents read that. Is he really old or something?
Yeah, that's right. He's old. Yeah, that's why I want to see him before he dies, okay? And I'd like to buy some tickets before I die.
Okay. I'll look him up. All right, how do you spell their name?
His name is Kottke.
K.
K-O.
K. K-O.
No, K-O.
Oh, no K-O. Oh, okay, wait. Now I'm lost.
Okay, let's start over. K-O-T.
K-O-T.
T-K-E.
T-K-E. All right, while we're waiting, please remember, Ticketmaster appreciates your business. You'll now be put on hold to hear a message from your one-stop source for entertainment pleasure, Ticketmaster.
No, please don't put me on.
Where our employees are trained to help you find the best in entertainment pleasure. Ticketmaster, where our employees are trained to help you find the best in entertainment pleasure. Ticketmaster, where our employees are trained to help you find the best.
I'm sorry, okay, we have a Kodke, but his first name is Leo.
Well, yeah, that's him, Leo.
But you said Tom.
No, I said Leo.
No, you said Tom.
Okay, can I buy tickets to Leo Kodke instead then, please?
Wait a minute. Is this Daryl? Daryl, is this you? What are you doing? Don't call me like this, man. I thought I was totally taking you seriously. And then you... Oh, you're not even on the phone, man. Sorry. Sorry, I thought you were a joke. Sorry.
Can I just get my tickets, please?
Okay. You don't have to get all weepy. 2 tickets for Leo Kodke is $59.50. Ticketmaster advises you that each ticket has a $3 service charge and a handling fee of $2. In the event of cancellation, the handling fee is non-refundable. Do you understand these conditions as I have explained them to you? If not, you have the right to have an attorney present.
Are you reading that from a script or something?
No, I'm not reading this from a script. Next, divert the customer by asking once again if he understands that it's non-refundable.
Right, it's non-refundable.
Okay, and you understand what that means?
It means I don't get it back.
That's right, you're not getting it back.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. You're not going to see that money again.
All right.
It's because it's ours now.
Right, it's yours.
Yeah, damn right it is.
Well, thanks.
Okay, but it doesn't even matter why the show is canceled.
What?
If insert name of artist here is sick and won't play, Ticketmaster will still keep the $2 handling fee on each ticket, and you'll have to fight us to the death in the burning pits of hell before you get that money back. You got it?
Is that in the script?
No. This is you, Daryl. This is you. You're doing... Okay, sorry. It's not him. Sorry.
Hey, do me a favor. Don't read from that script anymore, okay?
Okay. Just a second. Okay, I'm trying to find what I'm supposed to say to a customer when they ask me not to read from the script. Okay. Thank you for calling Ticketmaster, the place for all your ticket needs.
No, you're not starting over,
to
are
all
you?
the finest entertainment.
No, come on.
is The Late Report. Our top stories coming up, but first, here is Tracey Conway with a summary of the news.
The world thrill these last 9 days is 77-year-old Israeli astronaut John Glenton-Yahu hunted for whales aboard the space shuttle Karaoke. Meanwhile, local voters approved the medical use of Patty Murray. As elsewhere, former pro wrestler Jesse the Body Viagra was an erection night surprise. John?
Thank you, Tracy. Now the news. Coach?
Oh, yeah, John.
Are you going to be just sitting there like that the whole time?
Yeah, I just thought I'd read the paper. I was a little bored. You know. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
sure.
I don't want to bother you.
No, that's
Okay,
fine. That's fine. Okay. Now the news. Kennewick man's remains have been delivered to the Burke Museum at the University of Washington. It is believed to be the first time in history that anyone from Kennewick has made it into the University of Washington. In a related story, Emmett Watson's remains continue to write a weekly column for the Seattle Times. The legendary ferry Kalakala arrived in Seattle yesterday after its long journey from Kodiak, Alaska. Old-time Seattle residents who had not seen the vessel in decades said they were surprised, many adding that they had forgotten just what a magnificent piece of crap it actually is. You like that one? That's a good one, huh?
Oh, no, I was reading Garfield over here.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Garfield's funny, too.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's really funny.
No, I know. It's okay. In other news, Mary Kay Letourneau's boyfriend, Vili Fulau, was suspended from his high school last week after he was discovered with pot. Fulau immediately declared that he was in love with pot and intended to marry it someday. The Center on Contemporary Art in Seattle is presenting a show of tiny paintings, sculptures, and photos called At the Threshold of Invisible, minuscule and small-scale art. Unfortunately, last night, 2/3 of the exhibit was accidentally vacuumed up by the cleaning woman. Well, Como TV announced this week that they are forming an alliance with East Side and South County Journal newspapers. Under the terms of the deal, Como will receive news tips and local stories. In return, Dan Lewis will deliver Sunday papers. And now, to decipher what the people in the news really mean when they put their spin on the events, we bring you The Real Spin with Pat Cashman.
Thank you very much, John. Excuse me, Coach. Talk to John there.
No, I'm sorry. I only got 5 of these Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus is hard.
I can't get that last one.
Anyway, John, the real spin, what we're going to do here is show you what people said and then tell you what they were really thinking. And this week, there was plenty of spin after the elections. Let's take a look.
And that's really what the Republican Party stands for, is lowering taxes to have more take-home pay.
What he's really saying is the Democratic Party stands for lowering pants and getting some away from home.
I'll have to say the Democrats did get their issues out. They demagogued it.
Please don't ask me to spell demagogue.
This would be the first woman. Also, we have the chance in Colorado and in Iowa to elect the first African-American lieutenant governors in the Republican Party.
I really think the comb-over is working.
And I think the other factor is there was a big Democrat tide this year for reasons I haven't fully understood, and that's usually why you lose, if you don't quite understand what that tide is.
We should have run, the real negative ads featuring the barnyard animals.
It doesn't look like there's probably going to be enough absentees to pull us through this time. You're probably not going to have to stay up all night. But let's still party.
And when I say party, I don't mean getting crazy with loud music and dirty dancing. I mean standing around rather stiffly talking about how evil liberal people are.
To every one of you have voted, you showed that cynicism is dead.
The Wicked Witch of the West, Linda Smith, is dead. And that is it for The Real Spin.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much. Finally, Group Health has canceled contracts with the healthcare provider TRICARE, citing philosophical differences with the insurance company over patient care. The main disagreement was that TRICARE felt that sick people should be treated by a doctor. This has been The Late Report. Don't go away. Well, gosh. That's just about all the time we have for this week. Thank you very much, Coach. Thanks for coming down and helping us out. We hope you go back to your regular job real soon. If you want to come join us, you can get tickets by calling 421-5555. There's the number for tickets, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Just another brick in the wall. Who's got the Cheetos? Who's got the Cheetos?